Okay, so this is part 2. I've got this one saved as animations here. I've opened up a new one, and which we all know how to do. File, Backstage, New. I'm going to right click on this guy here, and I am going to go down to my layout, and I'm going to choose blank layout. I need to insert a few slides in this one, but we're going to just start with this one. So I want to insert some text about your hockey team or anything else you like. So we want to go to my insert tab, and we want to go to text group, which is right here. And we want to go to word art, and you get to pick whatever word art you like. And we're going to say hockey, just because that's what our theme has been. Okay. On slide 2, so we could go back to insert, we could do new slide underneath. And we're going to go insert some text about your hockey team or anything else. That's the first one, sorry. Insert a picture. Okay, so we're going to go back to insert. We're going to go into our images group, and we're going to say pictures. And I didn't pick one, so I'm going to pick one from stock images. And it's going to be, I don't know, let's stick with a theme, hockey. And there we'll insert that picture there. And I am just going to resize it myself, bring it down a little bit, and move it in. There's no real, I don't think, rules here. I didn't put any in. So next one, I'm going to go, new slide. And this is step number 4 here. So slide 3, and I want to insert a shape. So I'm back to my insert tab, and I want to go to my illustrations group, and I want to go to my shapes, and once again, pick, whatever shape you would like. I'm going to center that up, and I'm going to format it because, I don't know, I like yellow happy faces better. Yellow with black. Oh, no. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Is there a better one? Not the best. Let's see if I can fill it in with, yeah, that looks better. Okay. Sorry. I know how to waste time. So give each object 3 animations: an entrance, an entrance, an emphasis, and an exit animation. That is a lot to say. So I'm going to go back to my slide number 1, and I'm going to go to my animations tab, and I am going to select this guy here because this is what I want to give the animation to, this guy here. So I'm going to go to animation page, and I'm going to add an animation. So you see how it has an entrance, an emphasis, and then an exit. So I'm going to add 3 things to it. I'm going to just make this bigger here, just so it's a little bit easier. Okay. When I click on here, I'm going to go, my entrance is going to be, doesn't really matter. Let's wheel it in. And then I am going to add an animation, and I'm going to do like a color pulse. And then I'm going to add another animation, and I'm going to make it an exit one where we're going to swivel on the way out. Okay, so I'm going to do that for all. Now I regret my picture here because if I'd known, I would have definitely done that one, but I'm going to add an animation. I'm going to go like teeter, and then I'm going to add an animation to exit, shrink and go away. Perfect. And then here, do this guy. And I maybe float in. I'm going to add a grow shrink because why not? And then I'm going to add another animation where it's going to bounce away. Okay, so hopefully this works. Let's have a look here. Oh, I didn't set timing on it. Never mind. So I'm going to go back over here, make sure that I've got my instructions set up for you guys. So add animation button. So we did that one. You have to use the add animation button to apply more than one. If you don't, you overwrite the first. Okay, so we set the entrance animation to start with the previous. Okay, slide appearing on the screen. Okay, so we're back in here. We have our animations, and we want to start not on a click, but with a previous. And we're going to set it for, I believe it was 1 second. And then we're going to highlight number 2, and we're going to do with previous and 1, I hope that's right. And number 3, we're going to start, oops, daisy. Oh, after previous. And after that, yeah. And sometimes if you double click on these, you will get this little panel over here. And this can actually help you navigate a little bit easier. So I just changed it, and you can see my 3 animations. This is just my animation pane here. So it shows you kind of what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go in here, click on this. My animation pane stays open. So my first animation, we're going to say after previous. This guy here, we're going to say after previous. And this guy here, we're going to say after previous. And I don't know if I did that right, but we'll double check. So we're going to go here. This guy here, number 2, is going to be after previous, and it's going to be 1 second in length. And this guy here is going to be no delay. I'm going to go 1 second and after previous. And this guy here, I'm not too sure about. So let's go back up here and press so hockey. There's my 3 animations. Boom, boom, boom. And had to click. So I've got a click needed in there and a click needed here. So my animations worked, which is fine. I'm going to just close out my animations, and I'm going to go back into transitions, and I'm going to deselect, and I'm just going to say after, I don't know, 4 seconds. Same thing here, after 4 seconds, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to select after 4 seconds. Okay, now let's see if this works better. Okay, so it pops in, that's my animation in, my animation out, and then my next slide, animation out, and my next slide with no clicks. Okay, so played around a little bit with different things. I need to add a few more things. I'm going to put you on pause and get those slides in first. Okay, so this is my 2 sentences. I just did it in a Word box. I just texted. You could change your slide layout too. It's fine. I want to add a zoom entrance to my ball. So I'm going to go into my animations tab, and I'm going to add an animation, and it is going to be a zoom entrance, which is right there. I want to configure the animations on the slide so the image of the ball appears on the page before the 2 bulleted points appear. So we're going to go to the animations tab. We're going to go to the animation pane, which is that little thing off to the side that I ordered before just by double clicking on it. We're going to click on the ball, and we're going to drag and drop its animation in the animation pane, which, I mean, it's right there, but if we do this, it's fine, right? Okay, I'm just showing you 2 different ways of doing it. So this way here is fine. You can do it with a text box. You highlight this and you can add a whatever in you would like. You can add, I think I've just duplicated it. You can do here and do like a split in if you like. And then you make sure that your picture is ahead of it. So I'm going to grab this guy here and just remove that one. You could do the same thing with a different layout. You just have to highlight and add the animations in. And then when you grab these guys, you can lift them up or down depending on where you would like it to appear. Okay, so if I want my second line to be ahead of my first, I would just do that. And then when I go to play it, my volleyball comes in, then my last line, and then my first line. My next slide should be the opposite. It should be the volleyball, first line, second line. Okay, so play around with your animation pane there. Okay, so sorry, quickly here, we are going to go back into our animation, and we are going to, I did my bulleted list. We can add an animation to, to everything that we would like. So we can do an entrance where it bounces in. Then we can do add animation. We can do a float in. Oh no, sorry. The instructions are very specific here. Let's change this. Animation style, and we're going to go highlight the text, animations tab, wipe, and there we go. And then we want more exit, more entrance effects. So we put the wipe on it. We're going to go over here and we're going to go down to effect options. And we are going to say from bottom, we're going to say from left, and timing is going to be with previous, and 1 second delay, and we're going to say okay. And then Dopey, highlight each line of text and do the following. Wipe, effects, from left, start previous delay. So we're just going to continue on. I'll do these quickly and then show it to you. Add animation. It's going to be the wipe, and it's going to be the start with previous. Oops, effect options. It's going to be from left, and it's going to be timing. 1 second delay, after previous. I've got to read these things better. Start after previous, from the left, delay 1 second. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go through and do all of these following the instructions and show you when I'm done. Okay, so this looks a little different here. I'm going to go back up here, put this on here, and I had to go through every one and right click on them, find the effect options, mark them with start, and mark them with the effects. But let's give it a play and see. So it comes in, I just bounce slide 5 in, and then that slides in from the left, all of them, and they last about 1 second in length. Hopefully this video isn't too long and I can upload it. Save this and upload it. Thanks.